Well, it's kind of a quiet month here in Newberg. Weather's not too hot. Mortgage rates haven't changed much. Inventory hasn't changed much, and prices haven't changed much. So we're gonna do something a little bit different today. I'm John Laney. I know Newberg, and let's jump into it. Okay, so first thing, everybody's interested in mortgage rates, and they've really not changed in the last couple weeks. We're still at the 6.6. They're 6.69, I believe, last week. So not a whole lot of changes. However, here's what I want to do a little bit different today. Is let's look at the three markets that Newberg is close to, and that's the McMinnville, the Newberg, and then the Sherwood market. And they're all three really different markets with different price points and different features. Sherwood's a commuter town. A lot of people commute, go from Sherwood into Portland. As such, house prices are significantly higher. You get more square footage, and they're newer houses. On the other hand, McMinnville, think of McMinnville as a traditional farming town. As such, houses are older, they are cheaper per square foot, and they're just significant, and they're significantly cheaper. Newberg is kind of in the happy middle. Some people commute into Portland. It is a little bit of a hike. Not a whole lot of commuters from McMinnville because it is such a stinking long hike. So let's jump into it a little bit. All right. So what I did is I pulled up three typical average houses in the three areas. So let's take a look at this one. Okay. So let's start with McMinnville. McMinnville's got the oldest housing stock. The average house that's for sale right now is 1970s with a $450,000 price point. So this is really typical of what you're going to get. 1970s. 1970s houses tend to be about 1,700 square foot, kind of the larger Rambler houses, and listed at about 460. This one's a little higher at 470. Okay. Moving on to Newberg. While McMinnville's 1970s houses, average 1970s houses, Newberg is 1980s houses. Wouldn't know. Thing with 1980s, a little bit newer, but they're also a little bit smaller. So 1980s houses, think a typical 1980s house is about 14, sometimes even 1,300 square foot house. Average price point in Newberg is $520,000. So it's about a $50K jump from the McMinnville houses. Okay, keep moving. Let's go to Sherwood. So Sherwood houses are another 10 years newer. So average houses are about in the 90s. They're also about another 40K more expensive. So here's an average house, about 660. This one's a little more. $660,000 would be an average house, about 40K more than in Newberg. This is 1990s, and they go a little bit larger than the 1980s homes. So 3 homes. Bottom line is, the further out of town you get, just like one would expect. The further outside of Portland you get, the cheaper the houses are going to be, and the further outside of Portland, the older the houses are going to be. That's a wrap. I'm John Laney. I know Newberg really, really well. If you live in Newberg, hit subscribe. If you have any questions or something you want me to do a deep dive into, reach out. I'd be happy to do a video for you. Take care.